Good morning, y'all. Happy Friday on this cloudy, rainy day that we're having. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like this all day, but hey, it's Friday, but it's all rainy and crap. Anyways, I haven't been really doing much during this whole I do a couple of things, maybe go out for dinner, hang out with a couple of friends, but I haven't been doing any partying. So yeah. So anyway, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this video. So it's about all Philly sports, not all, but just mainly on the Sixers and Eagles. But first, I'm gonna start with the Eagles. And I'm pretty sure y'all heard recently, Nick Foles' comments on Frank Wright, because I believe they're facing the Colts this Sunday. And Foles says, Frank Wright is the reason why, I was successful in my Super Bowl run. And no credit to Doug Peterson whatsoever. No credit to Peterson whatsoever, which, it kind of answers the question that we've all been asking these days, was Frank Wright the sole reason for our success in 2017? Because at first you're like, no, I mean, Doug Peterson, he's the coach, he's the guy and whatnot. And then, I believe Philly Fresh and Philly 500 said this, that people were saying that, Doug called Philly special. I'm like, no, that was Foles. Foles is the one that called that. And Peterson's like, yeah, sure, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. So, I mean, that's a little, that's that's kind of proving that, Peterson wasn't really calling the plays. But back to the main point was that you look at 2018, the Colts offense looked the same. 2019, Colts offense looked the same. 2020 this year, the Colts offense is looking the same. So you really gotta look at Doug Peterson and just be like, yo, bro, so how much did you really put into our success in 2017? I mean, yeah, you said you're aggressive. That's about it. But I mean, granted, with how the Bengals game turned out, I don't think you were aggressive then. But you know what I'm saying? But with Foles, what's this person doing? You could have made a left a long time ago, bro. Move up. Oh my god, bro. I can't stand when people just be standing there looking like idiots right now. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, sorry guys. So yeah, you look at Peterson, you're like, yo, bro, the fact that he didn't even credit Peterson, is it jumping to how can I say this? Does that fully confirm it? I would say no to this standpoint, is that this coming Sunday, Peterson, all eyes are on you. Well, after what Foles just said, if we're not seeing anything reminiscent of our 2017 offense this Sunday night, then I'm ready to say, yep, Frank Wright. Because I'm 80% sure it was Frank Wright, but I'm waiting until see how we play on Sunday night to be like, okay, yeah, it was Frank Wright. But it gets to the other point. Once again, we have our list of injured receivers, and Greg Ward was the only receiver that was practicing yesterday. Once again, injuries in this wide receiver, just injuries on this team in general, is annoying. And I've said this before. Shout out to my man Pat. He said this before in our video about our week 1 picks. Is that forget all this stuff that we're cursed, this, that, and the third. We sold our soul. No, something is going on at practice. We already got rid of our medical staff twice. I think there's our third medical staff. We don't know what's going on at practice. How you're limiting some people at practice, and when you limit people at practice, when they play, they become rusty. They'll get injured. That's like I said, Pat said, I'm on the track team. I'm not practicing for whatever reason. Then at a meet, I could potentially pull something because I wasn't practicing. I wasn't in shape. So I just don't know what's going on at these practices. Because a lot of these guys, they really have injury history until under Doug Peterson. This has been going on. Since even our Super Bowl run, we had injuries, but they just kept getting worse. 2017, we lost some guys. 2018 got worse with the quarters. 2019 got worse with the receivers and linemen. This year, it's the same thing over, defensive linemen, corners, wide receivers. It's just impossible to have this many injuries on our team. Like, it's not. It's more than just bad. It's not bad luck. It's something that's going on at these practices. You know. And like I said, I know Wentz has not been playing well. I get that. Granted, that's my quarterback. I still believe in him. But like I said, back to the whole Frank Wright thing. Frank Wright put Nick Foles in a position to win. And as a coach, that's what you're supposed to do. Peterson, he's not doing that. And like I said, yes, Wentz has to play better. He's in his 5th year. But if the coach is not helping you, like if this coach is making you throw the ball like 40-something times, that's not helping. Especially when we're only down by a touch or we're even ahead. It's not like I can get by throwing a ball a lot if we're down by 2 touchdowns or 3. I can see that. But if you're down by maybe a touchdown or by a field goal, or you're leading the game, there's no reason for you to be throwing the ball that many times. And we saw that with Washington. And he barely had Wentz throwing outside the pocket. He barely did any play action. And I said this before. I was talking to somebody about this. You look at coaches and quarterbacks, like for instance, Josh McDaniels, and he wasn't a coach, but Josh McDaniels and Tom Brady worked. He was an offensive coordinator. And despite, maybe him and Belichick had some type of beef, they still fit. Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, they fit. Jared Goff and Sean McVay, they fit. Lamar Jackson and that offensive crew, they fit. Who else? Big Ben, much I don't really like him, and the Steelers, they fit. Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll, they fit. Kyler Murray and his coach, I forgot his name, but they're starting to look good right now. Despite they're being their 2nd year, they look like they fit right now. So and right now, Peterson and Wentz, it's not fitting. It's not. And I'm afraid that if we send Wentz away, we trade him away, right? He gets a coach that knows how to use him, he'll flourish. You know what I mean? So that's a possibility. But yeah, like I said, I'm getting tired of this receiver, people getting hurt, and this whole roadkill was right ahead. And this whole comment with Nick Foles talking about Frank Wright. Tell you, man, I mean, it really makes your eyes even open even wider. Like I said, all eyes will be on Peterson this Sunday night. So what shows you can do, man? Shows you can do. But I have my doubts. But on a lighter note, Sixers hired Doc Rivers. I believe that's a very good hire. I do believe he'll definitely discipline Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid and show, do y'all really want to win this, or do y'all want to be celebrities? He'll definitely get the best out of Joel Embiid. Now, granted, we still don't have shooters, but Tobias Harris was playing well under Rivers before we got rid of him. So I think it's a good move. I mean, granted, the whole 3-1 thing, giving up 3-1 leads on 3 different teams. I mean, that is a bit concerning, but I still believe he will get a job done. Like, he was the best available, because I mean, having Mike D'Antonio, I wouldn't really like that. I wouldn't like having Mike D'Antonio on our team. It just wouldn't fit. He's gonna expect everyone to shoot threes. We don't have the shooters. He's probably gonna make Simmons shoot the ball every second. You know what I mean? It's not going to work there. It just wasn't going to work. But best available. Now I will say this: here's the thing. I always said I wanted to keep Joel and Simmons, and I'm saying this: if you can't, I would just say this. The best thing for this team is to make it to Eastern Conference Finals. I don't think they're going to win a championship. I think they can make the Eastern Conference Finals. But now here's the thing. If you can't make it work, if you can't make it past the 2nd round with both Joel and Ben Simmons, then I would say you got to get rid of both of them, because you have to get coach right now. You have Doc Rivers right now. So I was saying it from the start. Get rid of keep both players. Get a new coach. I feel as though Brett Brown was the number 1 reason why this team was struggling. Now that you have that, get him out the way. You have a new coach. Now let's see how Simmons and Joel can flourish under Doc Rivers. I think it's gonna work. Now, like I said, what's the limit? Where are we gonna go? I would say maybe in Eastern Conference Finals, because we can't lose in the 2nd round again. We just can't. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. I'm at the drive-thru right now getting some breakfast. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Like I said, Foles was pretty much, said what we've all been thinking. I mean, granted, how they set him up with how they asked that question was like kind of throwing some shades at Pearson. He probably could have answered the question better, but that's how they get you sometimes. So I'm sure Foles has respect for Peterson, but I think he deep down he's like, well, it's more Frank Wright than Peterson. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it. And like I said, hopefully maybe there'll be more receivers practicing today because I'm just getting tired of the whole people getting hurt all the time. Like it's something. I mean, there's a lot going on with this team, and it's just if we can get a win, that'll make things a little bit better. If not, it is what it is. So anyways, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Y'all have a good and safe weekend. Be sure to check out my Resident Evil 4 videos that I posted because it's October, just celebrating Halloween. And don't forget to check out the Avengers videos as well. And I will be doing a week 4 picks either tonight or tomorrow. I gotta ask the guys. So you guys take care, be safe, and always remember, my guy J. Cole says, there is no such thing as a life better than yours. Peace.